Hey friends of Duvall, Buddy Buck here, back with another monthly market update. Last month we called this Market Update Plus Plus Plus, and this month we're going to call it what it is, Duvall TV. Let's roll. All right, let's get started with some upcoming events. Thanks to everyone that participated in the March 3rd blood drive at the Riverview School District. And great news, it was sold out. I don't know if blood drives can technically get sold out, if that's the term, but it was. So all the appointments got booked. Lots of people gave blood. Great job. Congrats to everyone that participated. Really appreciate your help. But guess who's back? It's the little blood-sucking vampire right here, and he needs our blood again. So great news. You have another opportunity to give blood on April 22nd right here at the Cedar Crest High School. The link is in the description below, so you can go ahead and get registered and grab one of those spots before they're all taken. They're 15-minute increments, but overall it will take you about 30 to 40 minutes. And here's the cool part. When you're done, you get apple juice and you get cookies and snacks. So if you're hungry, you want some Doritos and some cookies, definitely give some blood. It's a great cause. Thanks to everyone again that participated. All right, next up, I want to give a little shout to the Duvall Chamber of Commerce. My wife and I recently joined this year, and I went to my first ever chamber meeting downtown on Main Street. And it was a packed house, let me tell you. We got to hear from our mayor, Amy Okerlander, give her State of Duvall address, and it was awesome. And you can hear her full annual State of Duvall address. The link is in the description below. Go check it out. Kona Poke House. Take a look. They love Duvall. We love having them here. It's one of the newer restaurants in our city, and it is awesome. You can take a look at the website here. It is konapokehouse.com, and you can click the link in the description below and go check it out for yourself. It is awesome. Next up, I want to spotlight the Light Up Duvall fundraiser. This is an ongoing fundraiser to help light up Duvall, light up Main Street. It is one of the cutest parts of our city. I love driving down Main Street and seeing all the lights. It's really cool. At the time of shooting this, we were at 47% of our community goal. Right around $1,500 was the main goal, but I think we can totally smash that. We're gonna put a link in the description below so you can go ahead and click and give back to our city, to our community. Let's all support. We all do a little bit together collectively. We can really make a big impact. Okay, the last event I want to talk about is save the date for Duvall Days, baby. It is back, full blown, June 2nd and 3rd. You can take a look here on the website. It's duvalldays.org. And we're looking forward to seeing you this summer. All right, last thing I want to talk about really quick before we jump into the mortgage and the real estate section is theduvalllife.com. So this is a website that I've featured on the last couple of videos. This is a great resource for you to be able to share with your friends. Maybe you're trying to get family to move out to Duvall, or get some friends out here, or just really learn more about the city you might have just moved into. So you see I've got some links here, the schools, restaurants. I do need to add Kona Poke House to this list for sure. I will definitely get around to doing that shortly. And I'm also gonna keep last month's Duvall market update. So there will always be a market update posted on the duvalllife.com, so you can go ahead and find that as well. All right, this month I wanted to talk just quickly about mortgage and mortgage rates. So if you've been watching the rates, or maybe you've been watching the news, you see things all over the board and it can be relatively confusing. So just really quickly, in a nutshell, rates have come back down just a little bit now. So we are sitting, you can see the rate sheet right here. This is from First Security Bank. Thanks to Kim Stalkop. I want to give her a shout for providing this information for us today. And you can see 30-year rates today are at 6%. Again, you can see the APR and all the details. I wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what rates are looking like today. So they're coming back down. Things are looking cool. All right, guys, so let's jump into the real estate. So if we're looking at last month versus this month, so we're talking about January 2023 to February 2023, we can see it was pretty consistent. The one thing that you will notice is the solds went way up in February. And again, remember, with our community being a smaller community with less inventory, less properties available in general, a couple of sales here or there are really going to skew the data. So just always keep that in mind. As you can see, in February, there was 20 active listings compared to last month, January, there was 19. And months of inventory, this is one of those numbers that if you've been following the channel, this is one that I really like to talk about because it is really the baseline of where our market is here in Duvall. We get it by dividing active listings divided by solds. So if we take 20 active listings divided by 13 solds for February 2023, we're gonna get 1.54. That is super low. You could call this a seller's market. Even though rates went up and touched 7 and rates were going up a little bit, it was kind of this weird market that we were in because rates were going up, but like the inventory and the supply and demand was still very low. So it's like when the supply is low, the demand goes up, right? Basic economics. I just looked this up today. It's March 14th, and there was literally 4 homes for sale that were single family residents that were built in year 2022 or sooner. So we're not counting the new construction. Thanks to Jennifer for having a great conversation on the Facebook group. So Jennifer, we had 4 active listings as of today, March 14th, that were built in 2022 or sooner. 3 of those 4 were not even like right here in the city. They were a little bit deeper into Duvall. So if you're a seller, you got supply and demand working for you big time. Rates coming back, buyers are starting to show up a little bit more. You can see by all the solds. We just need a little bit more inventory as an industry to get those months of inventory from 1.54. A healthy market is going to be around 4 to 6 months of inventory. In January, you could see we were at 3.17. But again, I want to tell a little bit more of the story behind the numbers so you can actually understand and digest the information and become a true market expert. Last couple quick things on Duvall. So February, you can see the days on market went from 45 in January to 49 in February. Again, I wouldn't put too much into that because again, a couple of sales here or there. And then the median price, you can see last month it was at 685,000, which is again, the median price is not the average. You don't take them all, total them and divide them by the number. It's going to be like a list of all the numbers. It's the one that falls smack in the middle. All right, now let's give a little shine on King County as a whole. Yes, we are focused on Duvall TV, of course, but we want to spread it out a little bit. Maybe you're going to move from Duvall or buy an investment property in King County. So let's look at these numbers really quick. So active listings went from 1709 to 1589. But again, notice the solds. The solds in January for King County was 784. And again, this is all single family residents. And in February, it was 1,132. So a lot of solds, the buyers are showing back up. Properties are starting to get gobbled back up again. 20 days on market, that number really fell back from January to February. So we're 20 days on market for King County. And again, need more inventory. So if you're looking to sell, probably a good time. And again, there's no crystal ball for any of this. There's some data, there's some very highly educated guesses, but again, if you're just looking at this as a homeowner and you're looking at this saying, hey, if there's like 1 or 2 homes for sale in the city and I have a nice product, your home, and you could put a nice presentation on it, and if you were looking at that going, gosh, there's only a couple homes for sale, this would probably be a good time to go on the market. If you have questions, you can feel free to drop a comment below or just send me a private message, text, email, smoke signals, and I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions. If you are a local business owner and would like to be spotlighted on my channel, I'm going to be doing YouTube Shorts, which are basically 60-second videos, and I'm going to highlight your specific business. You can see I did this with Joe's Tree and Timber on my channel as well. You can check out that short. But again, this is something that I want to do for you and your business. I don't charge for this. This isn't something, there's no contract or anything weird like that. I just want to put shine on some really cool businesses. And lastly, if you're a business owner in Duvall and want to learn some tech tips, I'm doing more videos on tech tips for businesses on my channel. Be sure to click the subscribe and turn on your notifications to stay in the loop for future videos. And remember guys, small town, real life. Buddy Buck, signing out. Peace.